Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome to online learning. What we do today is going to kind of go and introduce what we're going to be doing a little bit with throughout the online learning, kind of how you're able to access all the information that you need. All right, so what I have here is this is the day by day for Atmosphere that we'll be using for the first unit of the online learning that will go through April 8th. So it'll be the first week and a half. So kind of looking at the day by day, we have used this kind of throughout the year, and most days I'd go through the beginning class what we're doing. Same thing we see at the top here is where we have kind of Quizlets that will go through the vocab words that you can use to be able to study the vocab words. We saw kind of the games here, they'll be added in kind of throughout the unit as more of assignments now. We have the reading, they'll be continuing to do readings as well as the actual vocab words. Continuing down here, you can see just below the days of the week, this is the information that we went through before we had our 8 days off. So this is kind of where we ended up with. My classes, we didn't quite get to the Bill Nye videos. Those are available if you want to watch the video as well as look at kind of the heat transfer as well as what's happening there. Kind of the next row here we see is this is the ways in which you're going to be able to get into contact. What I'm going to have is every morning I will have a 10 a.m. meeting using Zoom. In order to get into that, you just have to come into the day by day here, click on the link, and it'll take you straight into the actual meeting. I'll plan on starting that normally right about 10 a.m. So if you ever have any questions or need additional information, I will be there. And I'll be on there. If nobody's there, I'll probably stay until about 10:15. Otherwise, I'll stay on as long as people have questions. We get a time, just to say hi and see how things are going. Okay. If you ever do need to contact me, I have my email address here, so you can email me anytime. Right, I will, between 8 and 4, I'll respond fairly quickly. Anything after 4 p.m., I may not respond until the next morning. Most times I have my phone or a device on me, so I'll be able to respond fairly quickly. The other person that you can contact for help is Mrs. Davis. She was in the 7th hour class with me, but she'll be an additional resource. If you ever need information, you can talk to her. And she is planning on being in our 10 a.m. meetings most mornings and kind of going through the information that we have. Yeah. So looking at like the actual day by day, so every day we'll have daily directions. So right here, I'll make a video. Today's first day is this video. And then I'll go through and kind of explain what's expected for that day, kind of what you need to do. What I've done is, if you notice, there's a lot of like the pink highlighting. The pink highlighting are the assignments or things that need to be turned in, by basically that time period. So you can see for the very first day on the 30th, what we're going to do is we're going to be finishing the Gizmos Conduction Lab that we started on the Tuesday before school stopped. If you were gone and you didn't get into or didn't start the Gizmo, what you can do is you come up here right below the gizmos.com is I have the 3 class periods. If you click on the class that you're in, what it'll do is it'll bring up the directions on how to enroll in the class. So you can see here it goes through step by step what you need to do. If you have any additional questions with that, please email me and I'll get in touch with you, or we can set up a meeting to kind of show you how to do that. Additionally, we'll have the layers review because we will be taking the layers of the atmosphere quiz tomorrow. And I'll have that as a Google form and explain a little bit more of that in the directions for tomorrow. And the last thing for today will be the layers ed puzzle. This is basically you're going to be watching a video, and the video then will have questions kind of throughout it that you'll pause and you'll be able to answer. In order to get into that, it is linked straight from Edpuzzle into Google Classroom. So click on the class period that you are in. So if you're in first hour, you simply click first hour. It'll bring it up. If you click on Edpuzzle or Atmosphere, it will take you directly to the assignment. So you click play, watch the video, and as the questions will pop up, you answer them over to the right, and then be able to continue watching that. And once you're finished, you don't have to do anything, it submits it automatically for you. Okay. One thing I do want to remind you with the gizmos is once you are done, so say looking at the, remember once you finish the gizmo, Right, there are the assessment questions below. So once you finish going through the assignment, make sure you answer the 5 questions below. So right down here. Right, and you just simply click check your answers, and then I'll submit that. I'll be able to look at that, and I will be using those as additional grades for the class. Again, if you have any questions, please contact me so I can get those questions answered as quickly as possible. In addition to getting into Google Classroom, there's one other thing I do want to show you quick. This may be more beneficial for your parents. So if you go to the school website, all you have to do is you go to the junior and senior high school, and you come into, there you go. And come to the menu, if you click on staff, you'll be able to scroll down to where Mr. Madej or Greg Madej is. If you click on the Google site, this will bring you to my website. I'm still working on this, kind of getting updated. You can see right here, it shows right the 8th grade e-learning course curriculum or course calendar. This will be updated with kind of the current calendar. You can also get into the Google Classroom from here. So if your parents ever want to be able to see what you're doing, you can simply click on this, and it brings up the day by day that they can look at.